Hi. These are my fears on public speaking, except I actually don't have the most common ones or what people usually are scared of. People are usually scared of, at least from what I've noticed. A lot of people could have the same problem as me, but from what I've noticed, they're afraid of talking, afraid of being up in front of everyone and speaking in itself, afraid of messing up, afraid of stuttering too much, and things like that. I don't have those fears. My fears are more so on how people see me after I leave or during my speech. I don't think I mess up very often in what I'm saying. Whenever I'm talking in front of people, whenever I'm presenting something in one of my classes, I don't really mess up. And if I do, I usually save it to where it's not really noticeable because I do like speaking a lot. I only have really two fears of public speaking when it comes to that. I'm afraid of the environment, not afraid of the people themselves. It's the fact that I'm talking in front of a crowd. It's the fact they're looking at me. It's the fact that it's a big, clear room and I'm in front of a screen doing some presentation. Um, but it's not the speaking. It's not talking. I do the presentation pretty well verbally, except for some shaking, because my main fear is what they see of me while I'm presenting. I don't care what they think about what I'm saying. Is the fact of the matter is that I have very low self-esteem and a lot of insecurities in me to where when I'm presenting my speech, I feel like all they're thinking about is how bad I look or what am I wearing and how bad does it look. I'm afraid that maybe something's on my face or some like usual things and that all eyes are on me, but not in a way that they're supposed to be. They're not listening to me. They're focusing on how bad I look. And that's not really the case. Even if I do look bad, it's not what they're focusing on. Half the time they're not even listening to. It's just a cognitive distortion of mine to feel anxious about that because of, I don't know, just internal problems regarding that. Um, it is hard to get over things like that whenever you're doing speech. It's kind of hard to focus on what you're saying whenever all you can think about is the fears of looking bad in front of people, of looking ugly and things like that. Afraid that you didn't dress right or people don't like you. That's hard to get over in the middle of a speech in order to do it well and smoothly. Unless you're like me and you have that anxiety that even though you're stuttering a little bit, you do pretty well. There's that anxiety. How I get through it though, I kind of just wing it. Not really. I do have a little pep talk with myself before I go up and talk in front of people in class or honestly just talking groups in general that they're not going to be focusing on you, probably not going to listen to you, and it'll be okay. That's what I really tell myself. And when I'm doing the speech itself, I'm probably fidgeting a lot with my clothes or my hair and thinking about that. But as soon as it does that, I redirect myself and give myself a positive affirmation in the middle of talking, as hard as it is. And usually I get by pretty well. The aftermath of public speaking is also a fear of mine, not because of other people, because of myself, because I'm scared of what I may think of myself and I overthink things a lot. But not even just in public speaking, I'm just an overthinker in general. And I'm just afraid I'm gonna overthink what I just said. Did I leave something out? Did I stop mid sentence and go on a run on sentence because I wasn't paying attention to myself? I was paying attention to the other people staring at me, thinking they're staring right through my soul. But public speaking is not that scary. Aside from that, I'm getting over that, and I feel like this class will really help me get over those fears. And I really hope they do because it's going to take a lot of public speaking and a lot of presenting when I go through my years of early college. I'm only a sophomore right now, but I know whenever I get to my senior year and do that project that it's going to have a lot of speaking in front of those people judging me. And those are pretty much my fears and how I overcome them with positive affirmations to myself and little pep talks and trying to ease my mind afterwards. And I hope you don't have those same problems because they are really hard. And if you do, then you're not alone. No one is in public speaking fears and things like that. Anxiety's not too hard to come over as long as you put your mind to it. Thank you.